Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ramani. If you've been subscribed to me for a while, then you know I have always been into fitness and health and wellness. I've been a personal trainer for the last 10 years and I'm also a yoga instructor. But throughout my fitness journey, I've definitely had a lot of ups and downs. I've lost weight, I've gained weight. And so today I wanted to talk about how I gained weight after initially losing it, after getting what I believe to be my dream body, how I lost it by just not doing what I needed to do. So when I initially lost weight, I was in high school, and then I gained the weight back when I got to college, and then I lost the weight again when I got to college, and then when I got out of college, I ended up gaining the weight back. Just a little disclaimer, I don't know if you can hear it, but the man is outside cutting the grass, but we got to get this video done. Honestly, what I did wrong is just getting extremely comfortable after losing the weight and thinking that I could not gain the weight back. So I started doing the things that initially made me gain weight in the first place. I started eating more fast food, getting takeout. I was eating snacks, and I wasn't doing this before, but I was drinking alcohol because at this point I'm an adult, I'm out of college, and I was drinking a little bit too much. Not even a little bit too much. She was drinking. She is me. I think that this can definitely be a hindrance and a downfall when you are losing weight, because you think that when you lose the weight, you can go back to the things that you used to do. But we have to start looking at this as a lifestyle, and that is definitely what I see weight loss as now. Before, I thought about it as a 1 month or a 30-day challenge or a 2-month challenge, a 60-day challenge, but I'm realizing that we have to see this as a lifestyle, and the things that got you to lose the weight are the things that you are going to have to do for the rest of your life. You're going to have to eat healthy for the rest of your life if you want to maintain the results. You're going to have to drink your water if you want to maintain the results. You're going to have to keep working out. It's okay to have moderation here and there. Maybe you have a drink here, you have a takeout meal there, but I was overdoing it with the moderation. When I think back on it, I was saying that I was doing the 80-20 rule, which is 80% eating healthy, 20% not really eating healthy, but I was really doing a 50-50, and it showed in my body. And also, I think something that we underestimate is not moving as much as we used to when we were younger. When I was in college, of course, I had to walk so much. I had to walk to class. Once I was not in college anymore, and I work from home as a personal trainer, because typically I have a gym in my apartment, so I would just need to walk downstairs to the gym, train my clients, come back upstairs, and the only real walking I was doing was on the Stairmaster for maybe 30-45 minutes, or the treadmill. I was not walking nearly as much as I used to when I was in college, so that also allowed the weight to creep back up on me, in addition to me eating fast food and in addition to me drinking. I talk about drinking because I am remembering when I used to do wine nights. So on Friday, I would always have wine, but wine night would end up being wine weekend, because obviously I'm not finishing one bottle of wine by myself on Friday. I mean, sometimes I was, but most times I was not. So that would turn into Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And all of this was allowing the weight to come back up on me to where I didn't even realize I was gaining this weight. And I do want to point out, if you do drink, just because you are not putting juice in your alcohol does not mean that is going to keep the sugar off of you. That is something that I thought. Let me just drink alcohol straight. Let me just have straight shots. I'll just chase with water, or I won't have any chaser at all because I don't want the sugar from the juice. Just because you are not drinking juice does not mean that alcohol is not putting weight on you. You think that you're losing weight and you're aiding in your weight loss, when really you're just killing your liver faster. Like, you're not really doing anything by not drinking juice with your alcohol. Alcohol is going to turn into sugar in your body anyway. I've made a few videos about me being sober. Today is actually my 2-year anniversary of not having any drinks, any alcohol, any nothing, and my body looks the best that it has. I'll make another video because that's not what this is about, but I do just want to bring to your attention how alcohol can cause you to gain weight, especially when you are newly in your 20s. You're like a new adult. You can go to happy hour, you can do all the things. That is when you start falling off the rails. And I honestly thought that I could just outwork a bad diet. I thought that I could lift heavy, and I thought that I could do the Stairmaster, and I was doing all of these things. And you can't outwork a bad diet, because you can absolutely work out, but your body is not going to look nearly as good as it would if you were prioritizing your nutrition. And I see that today with my body because I am prioritizing my nutrition more than I ever have in my life, and my body looks the best that it ever has in my life. Something that I really wish I understood was that it's not just about the hour that you work out, it's about the 23 other hours in the day. I was heavily prioritizing my workout. Like I said, I was on the Stairmaster, the treadmill, I was lifting heavy, but the other 23 hours I was eating what I wanted to eat. I would definitely drink some water, but I'm sitting around the house or I'm going to happy hour. I'm just not living the life that I said that I wanted to live. I'm not in alignment with my higher self, who I perceive as this healthy young woman. I was not being that person, and it was showing. It was showing in my skin. It was showing in the way that I felt. It was just showing in my body. I had so much anxiety when I was living that way. I had so much anxiety after nights of drinking and after nights of eating processed food, and I couldn't really figure out what it was, but I just was not in alignment. I was not doing the things that I needed to do. So I'm telling you all of this because I don't want you to do what I was doing. It is so easy to get off track, especially after you've gotten out of college, or even if you've been out of college for so long, because at this point I've been out of college for maybe like 5 or 6 years. It doesn't really matter what age you are. It is just easy to fall off the rails. So just make sure you're treating your health and wellness journey as a literal journey and as a lifelong journey. I'm not saying that you have to be super rigid and super strict, even though honestly in my life I kind of am really strict. I will have things in moderation, but moderation is literally like once a month for me. Like I do not do once a week, once every 2 weeks. If I want a donut or something, I'll have it once a month, or hot Cheetos once a month. I do not have anything like an overindulgence of it. And I eat mindfully now. I eat when I'm hungry. I don't force myself to eat. And y'all know I am really big on raw fruits and vegetables. I just made a video about how raw fruits and vegetables has helped me lose weight. Raw fruits and vegetables, water, 10K steps a day. I also do yoga and I weight lift. I make a lot of videos about weight loss. So if you have any questions about what I do, I'm going to link my weight loss playlist down below. But this video was specifically to tell you the things that I messed up on that I know a lot of people also do. And they're like, why am I not losing weight? I'm working out. Yeah, but you're going to happy hour. Yeah, but you're eating Chick-fil-A every day. Like, yes, you are working out, but it's about all the other hours in the day, not just that hour that you are working out. I really hope that this video was helpful. I hope that I said something that sparked some type of interest in your mind to just be healthy, eat mindfully, and do the things that you need to do. If you want your body to look a certain way, it is up to you to get your body to look that certain way. Again, I left the playlist down below. Make sure you leave me a brown heart in the comments. You know that is our emoji. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.